Good morning, fourth graders. Happy Wednesday. We're all set for kickball starting tomorrow, Thursday in the morning. We're going to have 2 games tomorrow, 2 games Friday, 2 more games next Monday. We'll take a little break for the state fair on Tuesday and Wednesday. And the last 2 days of school next Thursday and Friday. We could have 2 games on both of those days as well. Remember, it's double elimination. So your class would have to lose 2 times before they are out. Let's go through some rules quick. At the very end of this, we're also going to pick the games for tomorrow, which teams will be playing. There'll be one team that won't be able to play. All right, the games are going to be about 25 to 30 minutes long. That usually means about 3 innings. We hope everybody gets to kick in a game, but sometimes that doesn't work out. The teacher is going to pitch, so the classroom teacher will pitch to their class. They will not be an outstanding defender. They are just going to field their area. If you're going to throw a runner out, you need to throw it below the shoulders. Tagging up. If you're unfamiliar about tagging up, have your teacher play this video. It's a pretty important rule to understand when you're playing kickball. There's no leading off or stealing bases. Got to have the same kicking order. You need to decide your kicking order. If you want to start with your student numbers and go 1 through 25 or whatever it is, or if you want to go reverse number order, or if you want to come up with something different. But all players must kick before a player kicks for a second time. Do not kick out of order. There's going to be 3 outs. All the defenders must stand behind the pitcher until the ball is kicked. We'll talk about bunting in just a little bit. Don't pass runners on the base paths. Baseline obstruction. That just means when there's a lot of kids out in the field, sometimes kids stand in the way of runners. Stand out of the way of those runners. Let them run the bases. No bunting. We're going to talk about that right now. I'm going to just quickly draw up a field. This is our pitching rubber right here. Here's first base, second base, third, and home. We're going to have a bunt line that's going to be about halfway between the pitching rubber and home plate. So this is the bunt line right there. And all that's going to mean is, sometimes it's hard to tell if somebody's trying to bunt or if that's just the way they kick. So this line, what it's going to do for us is if the ball goes past the bunt line, it's not a bunt. If it doesn't pass the bunt line, we're going to call it a bunt, and you got to re-kick it. It's going to be considered a foul ball. So that's how the bunt line is going to work, and we think that'll help us because sometimes it's really hard to figure out, okay, what's a bunt and what's not a bunt. Again, so it's got to go past that line. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to draw names here and decide who's playing tomorrow. There's going to be one team that doesn't play tomorrow just because we have 5 teams. All right, so I'm going to put in our teacher names. Here's for Peterson. Here's for Springman. For Hiesrick. For Reamer. And for Laney. So I'm going to take these 5, and I'm going to put them into my kickball that has a hole in it. Actually, it's a soccer ball. Okay, and then I'll draw 2 names out. So this is going to be for the first game tomorrow at 9:20. Our first matchup is going to be Miss Laney's group. Congratulations, Miss Laney's group. You're going to be playing in that first game, and you're going to play up against Miss Reamer's group. All right, so in this first game, we're going to have 4R versus 4L. Good luck to both those teams. And then after that, we're going to have Miss Hiesrick's class is going to be up against Mr. Springman's class. There is a big matchup, I'm sure. Miss Hiesrick's group and Mr. Springman's group. Those are the games tomorrow. And then Mr. Peterson's class will get to play in that first game on Friday. So they will just be watching tomorrow. We can put them there. All right, so that's how the games are going to start out. Want to just go through making sure everybody has a good kickball tournament, and that's by sportsmanship. All right. It doesn't matter. This is just for fun, and it doesn't matter who wins or who loses. It's about having fun at the end of the school year. So good luck to all teams, and hopefully you have good weather. Have a good Wednesday.